How's it going, guys? Hey, thank you so much for tuning into this video today. Hope you all are doing fantastic. Hey, today I'm actually going to be reviewing this backpack right here, and I'm gonna give you a year review, what I experienced with it, you know, the pros, the cons, and whether or not I will continue to hike with this thing. All right, let's get started. So right off the bat, last year I actually did a lot of hiking, you know, and I took it through the ringer and I took it through all kinds of different conditions. You know, I took it through the desert, the red hot burning desert. I took it up to the mountains, to the forest, to the lakes, the rivers. I took this thing skiing with me. I mean, you name it, that's where I brought this thing. All right, so here are the pros. I think this backpack has a lot of room in it, and it's surprising of how much stuff you can actually fit into this backpack. So usually when I would go hiking, my supply list would include my drone, my controller, extra batteries, 4 to 5 batteries, 2 to 3 liters of water, a lunch, you know, my camera, my GoPro camera equipment, and all of that stuff together would probably be around 8 to 10 pounds, somewhere around there. There were times when I was actually hiking some trails and it was kind of cold outside, and I brought an extra, you know, layer of clothing, sweater, whatever, and it would get hot, obviously, throughout the day. I would take it off and I would just stuff it in here, no problem at all. So the second thing is durability. This thing was so durable. Usually when it comes to backpacks, I am not kind to my backpacks, you know? I just pretty much just put it on the floor, you know, let it toss over, whatever. I don't treat it like gold. I mean, why should you? You know, it's a backpack, it's a hiking backpack. It passed the test on every single level. This material is good, strong, durable material. And these side pockets were actually very, very surprising for me, because I thought after some use, like 2 or 3 hikes, you know, especially carrying with 32 water bottles on the sides like this, because it's expanding the pockets so much that at some point the pockets would start to tear, break off, and it hasn't done that. You know, it's been a year. I've had hikes where I've had both water bottles like this, and it still has not shown any tears whatsoever, and it has endured. The third pro would be that it's very flexible, you know, just because it has a lot of pockets. As the main pocket, there's little compartments, other compartments on the inside. You have this outer pocket, which is very, very convenient. You know, it's limitless, really, of what you can do with this thing, how much stuff you could put in there. Another pro I would say is that not only can you use this backpack for hiking, but you could easily use this thing for like business trips, vacation trips, you know, taking it on the plane or whatever. I primarily used it for hiking, so I was able to endure all of that abuse, and it passed with flying colors. Okay, so let's get into the cons here. Let's get into some negativity about this thing. Just kidding. You know what? I don't have a whole lot of cons about this thing. I really don't. One of the cons I would say, if I did have for this, would be, it would be great if this thing would actually have pockets on the waist straps, you know, right here, you know, just one pocket here, and then another side pocket on this other strap on this side as well. I don't know, just because for convenience sake, you know, you could put a knife in there, you could put chapstick, you could put extra batteries for a GoPro or something, you know, shades. I think it would be really, really cool and make this backpack even better. It's not a deal breaker. It would be cool to actually see that feature on this. I know that there are other Ospreys that are a little higher in price than this one, that are a little bit bigger, and they do have, you know, the waist pockets there. But it would just be cool to see that on this model, you know. Now another con would be the shoulder straps. You know, my day hikes would consist of anywhere from like 5 to 8 hours, and after a while they would start to wear on me on my shoulders. But I think you'd be hard pressed to find a backpack out there where you're 100% comfortable on the shoulders at all times. I think I think the comfort level is just going to range. You know, it's going to be close to really, really comfortable, or anywhere in between. And on the scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most comfortable, 1 being the least comfortable, this is probably a 7. You know, 7, 8-ish, depending on how much weight I have on it. Okay, so what is the ultimate verdict? Will I be taking this thing? Will I be hiking with it on future hikes, or am I just gonna dump it or just give it away to somebody and never think about it ever again? Well, you probably already know the answer. I'm gonna continue to hike with this thing. I think it has passed all the tests. It's very durable. It takes abuse very well. It's very versatile. I mean, I could take it, like I said, I took it in all kinds of different conditions, and it just, you know, it breezed through all of them very, very well. And it's good quality, it's good material, you know. It definitely held up to the standard that I held for it, you know. So ultimately, I think this backpack is the backpack to beat with this kind of quality and this price range and comfort level, and just, you know, the amount of stuff that you can actually fit in it. It packs a lot of power into this size. So, hey, thanks for watching this video, guys. We'll talk to you later.